Well, here we go again with the LED light fixtures and everything like that. This will be my last video now until I mount them, mount these brackets and everything permanently on the bus, and I'm not going to do that until after it's painted, but I will show you how I have intentions of mounting it. But anyway, let's get back. I should have told you when you were grinding these fixtures here that there's the extrusions that stick out right here that I'm putting this yellow stick on right there, here and here. Cut them down so they're about 5/16 to 3/8 of an inch in height. You can cut them even down closer than that, because you're going to fill that up with you're going to fill that up right here. If you can see it, you're going to fill that up with caulking, and of course the higher it is, the more caulking it's going to take to fill it up. And you can see right here, that makes a good attachment for your light when you caulk it in place. So it's held in place, really, and it's really nice and sturdy now. And it's been 24 hours since it's been done. So anyway, don't forget to cut these down here. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 places to cut down about this height here, if you can see that. Okay, now I'm gonna get that out of the way because that's my spare. Now the next thing to do, that was when you were grinding and everything. Now we're looking at our finished product here after we got done caulking it, and I'm going to inspect it to see if there's any real bad areas that I want to like clean off where the caulking was. And there's only one on like this one here, probably this little bit here. Just take a look at your surface that's going to go around where it's seating on the bus, and make sure it's nice and clean. And if they all are, okay, now the next thing you're going to have to think about, I got to do the same thing, is a gasket. There's a gasket that goes normally on here when you go to put it on the bus, and there's one usually small one on the inside, excuse me, right here. Well, now I made gaskets from a spare gasket that I had. Like, I make everything. And this is the original gasket you're supposed to be using. But I don't know if I can get it from a goods and bus company or where yet. I haven't researched that part. But anyway, I didn't have nothing to do. Like I never had nothing to do. I thought, well, okay, I'll go ahead and see if I can't make my own gasket. But I'm not sure if this material, which is this stuff here, which is this like foam. It's like packing material. And I'm not sure how that would hold up, to be honest with you, in the weather and everything over a period of time. And it's a little bit thicker than a normal gasket. In fact, it's about a 1/16 inch thicker, maybe not that much. But anyhow, I made these gaskets, and they didn't come out too bad. Yeah, if I can't get well, here's a little groover right here. You want to make sure that you don't have nothing that's going to prevent that from seating flat against the bus. So you can see that this gasket that I made doesn't come too bad. And what I would do in areas where it's stretched out a little bit is put a little bit of caulk, just a little dab right here to hold that in place, so that when I go to put it on the bus, that it would be there. Now that's if I can't get the gaskets from Goodson. And as far as the little one here in the front, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Now you see here in the front, I got some stuff in the track where the lens, when you go to put it on, has to be cleaned off. So make sure you inspect it good where the seating surfaces are going to be. Take all that stuff off. I like that, not just the price, but I like that caulking that I got from Home Depot, to be honest with you. And the more, I got a feeling the more it dries, the harder it gets, of course. Now, look all the way around, make sure the gasket area is clean. Here's a little bit more here on this edge here. There we go. Now, I didn't do any cleaning to the front before oh, here's some more. I didn't do any cleaning of this oh, that damn stuff is blowing all over. Anyway, of these fixtures before I did the back end of it. So this is what you see. It is the way it was, and I'm not going to fuss with it too much, other than to make sure the gasket area is nice and clean. So I'm going to take that temporary gasket off in case I can't get them from Goodson. And let's see, and this is the original gasket that's supposed to be on there. This black one here. But again, these kind of materials for the old buses are getting harder and harder to get. But maybe, I don't know if they'll sell you just a gasket or not. But this is what you really should have. And it fits on there perfect, of course. And it should be a lot less problems than the ones I made. But hey, I got to do what I got to do to make things work. So okay, so now I'm going to take this off temporarily. And I'm going to show you how it fits in the frame of my bus where it's supposed to go. So hang on one second while I unscrew this here. Unscrew the camera. Okay, now we got the camera unscrewed. Now I'm going to go over, and here's where it's going to really go. It's going to go right there. So now remember where the X's are. All right. Oops, I got the wrong one here. I want to have yeah, here we go. My backup lights. I'll put the wrong one. Where the X's are is where my connection should be. And as you can see in the door there, my connecting wire, one of my wires is right there. So I'm just going to place this in the door, in the frame where it's supposed to go, and hold it there for a minute and look at it and see how everything fits. And it looks like once you bolt it in place, it's going to be really nice. Now let's look at the inside. And of course, so we got to fill this gap right here, like the way we're going to fill. So here would be the connector here, and here's the other connector for down the bottom. When I'm all done with it, when the bus is all painted, and I'm ready to put it back for final assembly. So I said that was the last video, and I forgot I got to plug this gap right here. So I'm going to show you how I did that. And as you can see, I used aluminum tape on both sides of the light, and it filled that gap up nice. And I cut it 1-inch strip, but I'll show you that on one more video I'll make. Hopefully this helps you. Thank you.